Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little bit something a little bit different. This is my bike. My wife's bike's out there, and that was her old one. We really only use these bikes once a year, and part of the reason for that is I have a bad chain, and I had never get around to fixing it when it's time to go on this trip. So I always just kind of deal with it. And every revolution you go around, this link is pretty much seized. You know, I've heated it, I put lube in there and everything, and it just for some reason that thing seized. So today we're going to attempt to take this chain off and replace it with a new one. And then hopefully, I don't know. And then another thing is these handlebars, they're straight across, and me being tall with the seat up so high, I'm leaning down quite a ways to reach those handlebars. So I was thinking about robbing the ones off of her old bicycle that kind of go up a little bit. So I'm thinking about robbing those off of that bike. That bike's garbage anyways. And then putting them on here. But first we're going to go ahead and try to get this chain link off. That was a little bit of a pain. This chain link removal tool, the opening here was a little bit too narrow, so the pin kept getting stuck on it. So I ended up take it to the angle grinder and just opened it up a little bit. And then once you opened it up, let's see if I can get this. Once I opened it up, I can get the pin out now. A little stiff, but as you can see, it's coming out. So once I get this pin out, I will come back and we'll measure it up with the new chain and see if it's just a direct replacement. So hang on. Here's the old chain and here's the new chain. Got a couple extra links here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that out, that pin, and then it has the master link on this side. So I will be able to pop it back in. So let me go get that tool and we'll get that out. Guess you gotta get the pin all the way through. Okay. Jesus. There we go. Alright, now when I lace it back on the bike, the master link goes through here. Okay, I'm not so certain about how I like this. You physically take the chain and bend it just slightly. What that does is bring this link together and this link together, and it'll come through this hole, and then when you let go it clicks into a smaller section over here. I mean, it says that's how it's supposed to work, and I've ran this chain a bunch of times and stuff, so it seems like it's okay, but I don't know. I have the kit. The tool came with a master link set, and I think it's actually it's this one here. So I'm gonna bring this with me with the what's it got? It's got this stuff with it. So the link goes through the chain, that goes over that, and then this part slides over those two pins there, locking it in. So I'm gonna bring these with me just in case that pops off. I can fix it. So now I'm going to go ahead and tackle taking these handlebars out and see if I even like them, and see if they're the same, you know, if they'll fit through there and everything. If they do, then I'm going to go ahead and transfer, you know, get that bar out of there and put it in here. So let's get to that. Get right back. Okay, so these seem to be, I don't know, I don't want to, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I cut this grip off because this bike is trashed anyways, but I just called Bert's Bikes up the street, and they have, and this is, looks like it's only a 1.5, 2-inch rise, so they have 3s and 4s up there for $25. So I think I'm going to take those ones off and run it up there and see what they can match up for me, and then we'll get back and put them on. Here's what we're working with. Those are the stock bars that came off of them, and these, well, he was selling me these, and I was like, it's kind of a big rise. I don't know if I'm going to like that or not. And then he brought me these and said, if you want these, they're free. They're a takeoff from a different bike. But I didn't think that rise was enough, so I was looking for something in between, and they didn't have it. So I went ahead and I bought that one, and we're going to go ahead and throw the middle pair on right now. I'm going to test it out in the driveway. If I like it, I'll take that one back. If I don't, then we'll put that one on. So let's get this started. That made it a lot better right there. So I think I might just keep these, or just use these. But I'm going to go ahead and throw the silver ones on just for comparison to see how they feel. But I don't know. Those will work. So I'm going to go ahead and let's change these around and see what the other ones feel like. I don't know. Those feel incredible, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to get my, I don't think I'm going to be able to, well, yeah, I suppose it. Let me put the controls on, see how it feels, and make a decision after that. So basically, what I got to do to take the controls is I got to loosen this up, and then I pull the bar through, so the end of it is here, and then I put the controls on, and slide the bar through and bring the controls down until it's through the other way, and put these ones on. It's kind of a pain, but it's what you got to do. So I'll get right back. Alright, well, that's what I decided to do. I am doing the tall bars. I like them. They're comfortable. I'm not all crouched over, and everything's good. So the brakes and the controls are all on there, and the handle grips went back on. Put a little hairspray on the handle grips, and they slide right on. And then after they dry, they're on there nice and tight. So that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.